Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Queen Naomi's quiet reign. Naomi is the one ruling the palace now, not Kabiesi anymore. It is Naomi's script that Kabiesi is reading every day. Kabiesi has decided to join Naomi to embarrass all of us. Whatever Naomi is using, we do not know. But, whatever, if anything happens to me, they will hold Olori Naomi responsible. They said Ebony had also entered the palace with one of the uncle. And it was unfortunate that Kabiesi asked them to throw the uncle out of the palace. Now, what happened? You do know that a letter had come like 2 weeks ago that some daughters of Udua daughters who are sons and daughters in Canada are visiting Nigeria. And some of them are visiting Nigeria for the first time. They were born and bred in Canada. And so that they'll be visiting the Palace of the Oni of Ife to know their root and to study, and also to visit the library inside the Palace of the Oni of Ife. And usually children from diaspora, they come like that from time to time. And Oni of Ife will receive them, they will dance for them, they will sing for them, and all of that. And this was no different. And that letter got to the Palace of the Oni of Ife 2 weeks ago, and the letter was approved. So apparently, one of them, maybe Gospel or Ebony, saw the letter, they intercepted that letter, and they thought that it would be a good strategy to do something at this time. And they said what Ebony did was, after Gospel finished, Ebony and the uncle entered, where she was also crying, that is Ebony, on her knee crying, that the script that Kabiesi is reading and acting right now is Naomi's script, that everything is coming from Olori Naomi, that it is so sad that Kabiesi is bent on disgracing all of them like this just because of one person, Olori Naomi. That Naomi is the one who has sworn that if they are not, if the immunity is not removed, to get them, as in incapacitate them, or yes, they must be incapacitated. If it is not done, that she will walk again. That it is Naomi who is insisting, that Kabiesi doesn't have the kind of mind that he is exhibiting right now, that the Kabiesi that they know, Kabiesi would have forgiven them a long time ago. That the reason why Kabiesi is not forgiving, Kabiesi is not letting go, it is because somebody is behind it, and there is no other person than Olori Naomi. Now, it's important to also know that certain adjustment has been done in the palace, but I think that's a story I'm going to bring tomorrow to you, because I'm waiting for the detail, and that's why you see I'm not going to post many gist today. Okay, I'm waiting for full detail of what is going on concerning the new will I call protocol or something. A lot of adjustments is being made. Like in the palace, a lot of things are changing, from the kitchen to in fact, so many things. I think they are changing things to suit Olori Naomi. Now, Naomi is not coming to the palace to stay, but they said that a part of the palace, that is, there is a new building that is being erected that is meant for Naomi, and that is where Naomi is going to move her things to. Now, before the Ofarende ritual, now they cannot do Ofarende ritual and Naomi will not return to the palace. Naomi will return to the palace officially, be welcomed back into the palace. Now, when she's welcomed back into the palace, then she will now leave, just like other wives used to leave, right? She will still go back, but she'll have her home in the palace. That is the right thing to do. There was a whole lot of delegation, but you see, one thing that we think is so good, and when God is beginning to answer your case, God will so perfect everything. Now, everything seems to be working in favor of Olori Naomi. Now, you know that initially the arrangement Kabiesi and Olori Naomi had as couple was because Naomi was so, one of the reasons why you see things have not been fixed all of this time between Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi is that Naomi said she would never. I don't know what they are telling you people. Oh. Like, I don't know if they are telling you people Naomi is in the palace or Naomi is coming to the palace. Naomi said before now, she said she would never ever return back to the palace. And let me tell you something. You see Olori Naomi. Naomi would not want to return back to that palace and be with those women. It's not possible. I think it's something that she has made up her mind she will never do. And so because she stood by that, Kabiesi agreed with Olori Naomi before the full moon ritual that yes, Naomi will stay in the royal mansion and also stay in Kingston Heights. And that was why Kabiesi gave Naomi that house in Kingston Heights where she's staying in the UK. But after the full moon ritual, elders who are in position, who know the rules and everything, they said, no, it is not done. That you cannot do a Afuarende ritual and Naomi doesn't have a place, a stool to put her head in the palace. That is not done. That the ancestors will not even be happy with that. Because since Naomi is saying she's not returning, and Kabiesi is saying he doesn't want Naomi to stay, let Kabiesi finish that building. Where the building for Olori Naomi. So that as they are welcoming her back, she would have moved her things back, have her base in the palace, inside the palace, on her own, where she will stay that way, right? And then move her things immediately. As in, go back immediately to her Kingston Heights or Lagos, wherever she wants to stay, it is fine. But she needs to return back to her matrimonial home, and that is what the gods are demanding. And so that's, you see, hence the reason why Ooni of Ife is building that whole thing. Okay, and so everything is working so well for Olori Naomi right now that everybody, they are now saying that she's using jazz, she's using something, she's using. I say, okay, so why when the girl was suffering and crying, why would they not say? So right now, Ebony has come out to cry that if anything happens to her, they should hold Naomi responsible, blah blah blah. That all the script that Kabiesi is acting now, that it is Naomi's script. Kabiesi is acting Naomi's script. Kabiesi is this, Kabiesi is doing that. How can Kabiesi want to disgrace everybody, including the palace, royal family, just because of Olori Naomi? And they say that thing pissed Kabiesi also off so much. And that is the reason why you saw that Omo Kabiesi was really, really sad, throughout that event with these people that visited from Canada. I'll bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.